Okay, so I'm doing this 5 facts because I got tagged twice. Once by my friend Tuana and once by my friend LeeshaHarvey. Okay, so this is for Aleisha and Tuana, and of course anyone else who cares to listen. So the first fact for you is I was born at home. My mother is a midwife, and of course you got to practice what you preach. So I was born at home, drug-free. The only complication was I had the cord wrapped around my neck and I was breech. So her midwife had to come and help me out a bit. So apparently I was blue when I was born. I don't recall any near-death experience at the time. I'm sure I was just fine considering I was over 9 pounds and I think I was about 24 inches long, something like that. So I was made to survive, obviously. Next fact is, okay, so right now, this very moment, I am a vegetarian, and I cheat a little bit when I go to Europe because I just don't trust the meat here in America. And when I go to Germany, for an example, I have a family in the south who, they get their meat from a farmer, and so I trust it, and so I eat meat over there. Shh. I just don't eat it here. Okay, but I've been a vegetarian before here, and I was a vegetarian for a long, long time, 7 years, and then after Lori was born, I could not satisfy my craving enough for protein or meat. So for, I guess, 9 years, I went back to meat, and that leads me to my next fact is I was married for 9 years. One day before 9 years. Okay, so 8 years and 364 days. Okay, I got another interesting fact for you. When I was 12 years old, I went to a junior high school where I had this guy who walked up to me and asked me to join his gang. Apparently this was a unisex gang, I guess. But anyway, I just said, why should I join your gang? And he said, because you can jump people. So I thought about this and I thought, well, that sounds pretty stupid. So I said, well, I can jump people without being in a gang if I wanted to. And then I walked away. That was it. They never bothered me again. Well, let's say that gang never bothered me again. I had other people bothering me, but, I stood up for myself. I was very much a tomboy, and I didn't give a crap about all that junk, because it was stupid. Okay, so I am 100% drug-free. I occasionally will have some wine. I have tried beer time and time again. I have tried to like it. I don't like it. Anyway, let's see. I used to drink when I was very young. I kind of hung with a bad crowd, and so I got all my partying done when I was really young, and so now I don't have to do that. It's just not a necessity in my life. But I do like an occasional glass of wine on my birthday or for something nice, celebration with friends, something like that. Is that all? Did I get it? Did I get 5? I think so. I'll throw in another one for good measure. That's my last one. Okay, I know an easy one. I've been writing since I was 7 years old, and when I was 12, I wrote a screenplay, and I thought I was going to be a horror writer like Stephen King. He's my idol, has been for a long time, at the time, you know, I wanted to be a novelist, a horror writer. And I had forgotten this, but when I was 12 years old, I actually wrote a screenplay, and it was a thrasher, slasher screenplay. But I kind of put that out of my head for a while. And then when I decided later on in life that I didn't want to be a novelist in an ivory tower, I went into screenwriting. And now, as I think about it, I had this screenplay that I wrote when I was 12 years old. I don't know where it is, but who knows? I might find it, you know, 20 years down the line, who knows? Anyway, so that's my last fact. And I hereby tag, I am not a poet, Mel Star, Effects 69, The Borg Lives, and Sis Jewel. Is that 5? I could throw in another one for good measure as well and tap 6 of them. Modern Oracle. Why not, right? Okay, have at it. Love ya.